Hope everyone is doing really well. We are day 12 of the 12 days of Christmas, so it's exciting. Hi Nicole, hi Sue, hi Ruby. Welcome everyone. I'm so happy that you're here. This is our last day, everyone. Day 12 of the 12 days of Christmas, and I've left my very favourite to the last. So I'm excited to share that one with you. How's everyone's day been? Have you been doing anything exciting? Hi Marion. I'm going to say hi Kaz. I don't know whether that's correct, but Kazarina, I would say, yeah. I'm not the best with names, but welcome. Hi Wendy, how are you? So I'm excited to share with today's beautiful project. It's actually one that I created to give to all my team members for Christmas. So it's something that I've sent out. I believe everyone has them now, so I can share with you. I've been holding off to making sure that my furthest away, my team members that are further away have received theirs, so that's good. Hi Margot. So glad that you're all here. Welcome everyone. Yeah, so let me share with you that. But before we get into that, I just wanted to also share with you my global monthly video hop that I did last Wednesday. I haven't shared with you yet, and it's such a cute project that I just wanted to show it to you so you can go back and watch the replay if you want to go and see how that's created. And I'd also recommend going and having a look at all the other video hops for the global monthly for December. Our theme was September. It wasn't. It was Christmas, and everyone has done such an amazing job with all their projects. So highly recommend going back and having a look. But let me share with you the project that I created. It's one of these Mary Poppins bags in the Christmas themed, and I thought this one turned out so pretty. I really liked how it turned out. Love the colors, and I've actually got another one created using, I can't remember the paper, but it was last Christmas paper with all the lights on it. So I've actually created one with the Christmas lights. So yeah, I think that this is such a cute little project. This is made out of a 12 by 12 piece of DSP, but you know, you can actually do, so I got the idea from Julie DiMatteo, the paper pixie. She did a 6 by 6 version, but I thought it was too tiny. I wanted to be able to create something that could hold a Christmas gift or a good treat inside. So that's there. So if you haven't checked that video out, please go over and have a look, and have a look at what everyone else has created as well. Hi Deborah, how are you? Kaz is perfect, thank you. Oh, welcome everyone. Oh, thank you, Margot. Yeah, have a go, Wendy, because it actually is a really easy bag. And I did see Rachel, who is my teammate and also part of the Global Monthly. She created one herself, and she said it was very easy directions. So yeah, go create them. They're a lot of fun, and they are really quite easy as well. Okay. Do you want to have a look at our 12 days of Christmas, what our very last project is? I'm going to say maybe not everyone is going to be, you know, wow, as much as I am, but I just thought that it was such a cute little project, and yeah, I was really happy with it. So this is a Grinch hand, and he's holding the bauble, and it moves, and we've got Grinchmas down the bottom of the box. So on the back of the box, we've got, actually wrote that stink, stank, stunk. That's, you know, the Grinch's saying. And then inside, actually, I've got one here. Inside, I purchased these. They're a 2-pack of Grinch facial masks. So I thought they would be a really cute little gift to create and give to my team members, something to relax over the holiday season. And I also paired it with a good old candy cane, just for something sweet to eat while they're doing their face. So that's what goes inside it. So I think I really enjoyed creating this, and I think it's a nice little you know, it's an inexpensive little gift and treat as well. So there we have it. For the creating of this box, it's very simple. We've got basic white thick cardstock. We have granny apple green cardstock and real red cardstock. I'm also using a little bit of foil, so the silver foil. We have the real red and white baker's twine that's in the catalogue, and then we have a couple of dies that we're using. So those circles come from our stylish shape dies, so they're nice and stitched and give a really great effect. And then we also have used the mini alphabet dies. I really like these, and I'll tell you why. These cut out the whole alphabet in one swoop. The other thing is I was able to get Merry Grinchmas out of one full roll through, and then all I had to do was cut out another R from the set, and all the leftover pieces that I have, I've actually popped into a bag, and I've got lots of red, real red letters that I can create different projects with just from the leftovers. So I won't have to create, you know, or cut out a whole heap of different ones, because I've got like a bag full of the extras. So I thought that was a great idea as well. Oh, I'm glad you're well, Deborah. Oh, Wendy, exactly what you needed, what, the candy cane or the facial mask? Oh, thank you, everyone. Hi, Joanne, how are you? From Scotland, welcome. That's nice of you to join us. Okay, so I'm gonna pop the camera down. We're gonna get started. I have done a little bit of prep work because, so I've done the die cutting of the alphabet as well as the circles, just to make it a little bit easier for us. But I do want to share with you how I created the Grinch hands now, which is very, very easy as well. So let's pop the camera down. As you're popping on, please say hello. Let me know where you're watching from, or if you're watching the replay after the live's finished, leave me a comment and say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay. Bring some of my lights in. I'm also going to just take my shoes off. They've been on all day and they need a break. Okay, so I do have my supplies here ready to go. This uses a whole sheet of A4 basic white thick. We also have a second piece of basic white thick which measures 4 by 5 inches. That is for the closure of the box. So the A4 box, the A4 piece of cardstock creates the bottom of the box, and then we're using this piece for our lid. Then we have a piece of DSP. Now this is the good old faithful Take a Bow DSP, and let me see, this measures 4 3/8 by 2 3/4, and we also have, I've pre-die cut 2 circles from that DSP, and let me just share with you, I believe it's the largest circle. I did cut these out quite a while ago. No, the second largest. So the second largest in the stitched stylish shapes dies. So we have those 2, and the same die we've cut out 2 of our granny apple green as well. And this is just to back them, to give a little bit of extra stability. One for our little bauble at the front, and then one for the back that holds the back in, so like so. So we have those, one little square of our silver foil, and then I have my alphabet cut out in real red cardstock. So we can move all these to the side. Actually, I'll need that one. We're going to create our box first, and then I'll show you how we create our little Grinch hands. So I'll need my paper trimmer. And I'll just move the Grinch box for just a minute while we're doing our scoring. There's no cutting, so I want to make sure that we only score. So for everyone else, this measures 11 5/8 by 8 1/4. On the 11 5/8 inch side, we're going to score at 5 inches, 5.5 inches, 10.5 inches, and 11 inches. I'm going to turn it to the side. So this is the 8 1/4 inch side, and we're going to score at 1/2 inch. So that is the base of the box. Let's bring in that little piece of basic white thick. It measures, what was it? 4 inches by 5 inches. And on the 4-inch side, we're going to score at 1/2 inch and 1 inch. 1/2 inch and 1 inch. And while we have this here, I'm also going to just turn it to the side. This is the 5 inch. We're going to pop it at the 1 inch mark. I'm going to grab just a pencil and make a little mark down the bottom here. And then again, we've just popped it at the 1 inch mark, make a little mark. And from that second score line, so we've got 2 second score line. It's a little hard to see on the white. We're going to cut from that second score line down to that mark, second score line down to this mark. And that's just going to angle cut my closure for the back of the box. And there we go. Okay, we'll bring this back in a little minute, but we want to burnish all those score lines that we have. Oh, Margot, Julie's your upline. She has definitely serious skills. Absolutely. I was lucky enough to meet her on stage in Orlando way back. I can't even remember what year it was. It was a long time ago though, and she is lovely. So we're just gonna fold on all those score lines. Like so. And using the bone folder will just help the box to go together so much easier with those nice strong score lines. Okay, let's bring in our scissors and we're going to cut up this little square tab on each side. And because it's a little tab, I'm also going to just miter cut as well. The little square on the left hand side on the edge, we're going to cut that away completely, but this one here we're going to cut up and miter cut because that's our second little tab for our box. So I've just miter cut on both sides and I'm going to take that completely off, and because this is our tab as well, we've just taken off that little bit of an edge as well. So there's the base of the box. Let's bring in our lid, and we've already cut down the sides. This is the top of our closure, and this is where we'll be adhering to the inside of the box. So this tab here, I just want to take off just a little bit on either side to help with a little bit of the bulk. Oops, sorry. The camera's pretty close. Let's come out a little bit. Might be a bit easier. All right, to adhere this down, what we're going to use is tear and tape. You could certainly use whatever you have on hand. And this is the right side up. I'm going to add tear and tape to this outer tab here, like so. And then for our box, let's turn it. This is the right side up. The very end tab, we're going to add adhesive. And I'm going to get 2 rows of that in. You can use whatever adhesive of choice you have. I really do like the tear and tape. We're also going to add tear and tape to our 2 little tabs here. So just a little piece. And then if we turn it to the inside of our box, oops, I've just done it again, sorry about that. On the inside, we're going to add it to the tab closest to the 2 side tabs. Let's adhere our box together. We're going to take away those pieces, and I'm just closing the box down on the tabs so it's already square. It just makes it so much easier. Fingers stuck, there we go, like so. And then that makes the box perfect. For our sides, I do need my Take My Pick tool just to take those backing pieces off. I feel like I'm so close to the camera. We'll try and... You're going to see a little bit of mess of the desk. I hope that didn't make anyone sick. So we're going to take our sides down, and then we can take our tab backing tape off and then push down. And there we have our box. The seam is at the back here, or the tab's at the back, so that's the back of the box. We are going to add our lid, and it closes to the back of the box. So let's take this backing off. We're lining that first score line up with the edge of our box here as well. So tear and tape, super sticky, so you want to make sure that you have it good in place before sticking down. You can even pop your bone folder in and just press down. There's our box. So simple, cute. All right, let's move this to the side. We'll decorate all together, and I will add my DSP piece. But let me show you how we're going to create the Grinch hands. So what I did is I just went on the internet and found a Grinch hand, printed it out like so, and then I've just cut away my pieces. So fussy cut round, and you could easily cut these down as well, but because this is a very easy piece, I've just left this together. So I've got my basic white thick, real red, and granny apple green. Let me just show you. So the trick really when you're paper piercing is you want to make sure that everything can be stuck together and that it's not right beside each other. So if you cut it here, just that real red at this piece here, then you really have nothing to stick it to. So you want to come up a little bit further. So let's bring my pencil in. I'm going to trace around And I'm going to go up a little bit higher than where the red is. Like so. And then when we cut this out, I'm actually going to come in from the sides there. We're going to have that little leftover piece that's going to adhere in. Just want to get the right. So it does stop there. So I'll cut up to there and then I'm going to cut in. And that way I've got this little piece that I can adhere my basic white piece to. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, you're just going to cut down a little bit, not too much. So tracing all the way around. And then you would cut that out, and then this is going to be stuck underneath right on that spot. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, tracing all the way around your hands. You want to make sure that you get that inner circle bit as well. And then you're just going to fussy cut it out. And I've saved us time because I've already done that. You can see there is still the pencil marks all the way around. Now this goes this way. This goes up and underneath. And that looks good, doesn't it? It does. But honestly, by colouring around with our basic black Stampin' Write marker, this one here, you can buy these individually as well. I found just by adding that little bit of a detail all the way around, it really does pop off. So we're going to do that really quickly. So I can just show you how easy it is. And I did this, you know, I was not neat. You want it to look a little bit messy so it looks like almost fuzzy like. And I think by, you know, not being super careful with it, it gives it that character. So I've got two left, this one here and the one we're creating, and I'm going to use those as some of the gifts for our games for Christmas. We've got a few games planned, and you know, I want them to be able to, you know, go collect something for winning. So all the 12 Days of Christmas projects that we've created, that's exactly what they are. It's just little gifts for winning on Christmas. So does that not just make it pop completely? Now, one thing I did with my first one is I did come in with the ink blending tool and Green Apple Green, and I just added a little bit of color, which, you know, does also look really good. But I think I only did it with one. I didn't do it with any of the others, so we're not doing that tonight. So just going all the way around. Where's my real red? Yep. Okay. So I want to get this sort of in a semi position of where I want it, because I want the black to also go along the real red piece, like so. And we're going to add just this area here for underneath the gown, like so. Is there a reason why I didn't add the line between the finger and the thumb? Is that in here? You know what? Because I missed it, Ruby. Let's add it now. I hope this is where you're meaning. I don't know, that looks a little weird. Oh, Judith, have you picked yours up yet? Oh, you have got it. All right, awesome. So we can adhere these all together, and I'm just going to use some liquid glue. I did hear one of my team members that got hers, her daughter was wanting it. She didn't know whether it was because it was Grinch or whether she wanted the face mask. But I know my daughter will love this. She loves the Grinch. So we're just adhering the layers down. I've got that little bit extra. I know exactly where I can add the glue because we've added that second line. Like so. And this is funny because 25 years ago, my daughter's 25, so 25 years ago when I was scrapbooking, I had trouble finding things to be able to put in my kids' albums. My kids were into Dora and Blue's Clues and Scooby-Doo and all those things, so I couldn't find you know, stickers or anything to, or pages or anything like that to go in. So this is what I did. I paper pierced all, you know, their little characters into their scrapbooking albums. So this is like going back 25 years in doing that. So we have our Grinch ready to go. I'm going to move that to the side. We're going to start making all our pieces. So let's pop him down. We're not going to adhere it down. We're going to pop some dimensionals on there, but we want to create our bauble. So I've got both my Granny Apple Green and our DSP. We're going to layer those two together. Oh, hang on. Before I do that, let me grab my twine. And I did do this to a couple of them, and because I completely forgot. We want to add a little bit of our twine there that we can secure down. And by adding it between the two layers, it sort of helps to secure it down as well. So that's sandwiched in between our two layers. And I can chop this off about there. And this can also be added to the Grinch. So I want it in between his fingers there. And again, my trusty tear and tape to the rescue. Like so. While we have that here, let's add all our dimensionals down. And I went through a ton of dimensionals creating these for everyone, but it's definitely the project that needs that little pop-up, and you want to make sure that it's very well supported. I sent these out in the mail except for 3 of them, so I was able to hand deliver 3, but all the rest went out in the mail. So I wanted to make sure that, you know, they were supported enough that they were going to get there in one piece and still look good. So just chopping the ends up, getting right to the fingers. There we go. So before we stick him down, actually I think I need to pop him up just slightly. It's a little bit too long. Easily fixed though. Pop him down over the top. There we go. And that still gives a little bit of movement on the box as well. So we need to grab all our alphabet. And I need Mary. I think I probably would have grabbed everything, but I can also grab my Grinchmas as well. Do you guys like this alphabet set? I think, you know, going through once and having it all cut out, I actually really thought that was a fantastic idea. And they're the great size too. They're not too small, but not too big either. M-E, we need an E. I'm hoping I haven't lost any. Could have happened though, because they've been sitting on my desk. Almost got, need a C. Okay, we've got Grinchmas. We just need an E. I'm saying I've lost it. Oh no, there it is. There it is. Okay. So out of that set, going through once and then cutting out another R because we needed a few more R's, we're left with all these which just go into a bag for future projects. Okay, so I'm going to add my Mary down just with some liquid glue. And this is where it gets, we get inky. If I was smart, I would have added adhesive paper behind the real red cardstock, and that would mean that I'd just be taking off the backing of the adhesive paper, but here we are adding our adhesive down. Oh, no worries, Margot. Thanks for popping in. My fine tip glue, Marion, I'm not exactly sure. It may be in my cupboard because it's one that I don't use very often. I'll be honest. Honestly, this is my favorite glue. I just get messy fingers. While we have that in place, I've just added an acrylic block over the top. I'm going to add that little square of silver foil for the top of our bauble, and that's also the spot that we're going to add a bow. So while we have that adhering down, let's do a double bow. So I've just doubled over my real red and white baker's twine. We want a nice cute little bow. I think that's pretty good. And I'm going to add that down with a mini glue dot. Absolutely, Marion. I don't know whether I'm going to have a different bag for different colours or whether I put them, all the excess in one bag. I haven't decided yet. I'm not sure which way would be the best way. Probably just one bag, because otherwise that'd be multiple bags. Sue brought the glue press. Oh, and you refill it with a Tombow. I will say my friend Wendy Cranford loves the glue press as well, but yeah, I haven't got it. I have thought about it. I will say I have thought about it. So let's add our Grinchmas down below of our box. So I did save a little bit of time by cutting out first. But yeah, sorry, this is a little bit of a long video again. But it's a cute gift, so hopefully you don't mind sticking with me as we continue. So funny, this year has had so much Grinch stuff out. I know I've told you this story in the 12 Days of Christmas before, but we had to go to America to actually buy Grinch stuff for our daughter who loves the Grinch. And this year it just seems to be absolutely everywhere, like everywhere. All the big department stores have it. The cheap shops have it. I just can't believe it. Cannot believe it. We're always, you know, years before our time, this family. And you can put these off on a little bit of an angle. See, they're sort of mismatched around. Doesn't have to be nice and straight. Nothing that the Grinch has is straight. He eats garbage, so that's our Christmas movie. Every Christmas Eve is the Grinch. Okay, we have that. While that's drying really quickly, I'm going to take all the backings off the dimensionals to the back here. There are quite a few. So is everyone ready for Christmas, or are you still going? I will admit I did wrap 2 presents today, and I'm waiting on one more to come in the post. And then we are officially done, which is exciting. Okay. That one there was a used one. I'm actually going to pop a new one down just to make sure that that stays down. Perfect. So lining him up at the edge. My bow's caught on a dimensional, there we go. So cute. Okay, so we've done the front. We're going to move to the back now. So the back, we're going to create this with our DSP. So let's move this one to the side. I'm also going to grab my paper trimmer. I did say we're going to need that again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it at 1 inch on both sides. And let's use my black marker. We're going to diagonally cut that so we end up with a cut border. So we're going to cut from the top corner to that mark that we've just placed at the 1 inch mark on the bottom. And what I recommend, oh, it's locked. There we go. I'm going to recommend, because we're dealing with DSP and we're dealing with edges, start your cutting blade in the middle and work your way to the edge. Lift it up slightly, bring it back to the middle, and then push down to the edge again. That way you're getting a good clear edge and you're not ruining your corners. So again, our mark to the top corner, pop our score blade in the middle, cut to the end, lift it up, and then bring it to the edge again. And we have that back piece. Oh, a few people are all done. Sue's not done. Oh no, Sue. Kaz is done. Wendy's not done. Organised. Unorganised this year. That's okay, you've still got time, Wendy, although I did go shopping last Saturday and oh my goodness, it was crazy. I don't like going shopping in December at all. It's, if I can avoid it, I will, just to make sure that you don't deal with nasty people. We're going to adhere that down just with some liquid glue. Oh, Judith, I would not be going out and about after your op. Definitely not. People are crazy. I never understood those people that, and I apologise if you guys are one of those people, but those people that go shopping Christmas Eve. How? Why? Why are you still shopping Christmas Eve? That's crazy. So we have our back done. Let's add our 2 layers together of the second largest circle in our DSP down onto our granny apple green. Make sure they line up really well. And then I've got, let's have a look, the third smallest. So the third smallest circle out of granny apple green, that's what we're going to add our stink, stank, stunk. And my writing is terrible, but it is my writing. There we go. And we're going to pop this up in the center with a few dimensionals. Oh, I understand, Sue. Sometimes this time of year just really comes around so fast. I'm not usually this organised, I will admit, although I really don't like shopping in December, so I try and have everything done, or it gets ordered online, which again is not always a good thing, but yeah. So we're going to add some dimensionals, and this is going to adhere down our box. So you just want to add dimensionals down the bottom of our circle, like so. Actually, let's do, yep, that's going to hold it really well. And let's pop our goodies in first. So we have the 2-pack face mask and the candy cane. Pop him in. Perfect size. Add this down, and it's just holding it in place. You can still open and close really easily, like so. How's that? Is that not the cutest little treat idea? Now the gift, the face masks, I think they were $6 for the 2 of them. So, and the candy cane, you know, is very, very cheap. What an inexpensive little gift, but I think it really shows how much you appreciate someone when you're creating something for them. And, you know, there's a lot of work that goes into this. So, to me, the right people will understand how much this is worth. Honestly, they will. So this is the 12 days of Christmas. I am so appreciative that everyone has come and joined me for the last 12 episodes of the series. I really hope that you've been able to get some great ideas for the holiday season. If you still have time and maybe still have to make a few little gifts or give out a few little gifts, that you will go with one of the projects that I've created. If you're in need of any of the supplies that I've used on today, or maybe any of the supplies that I've used on any of the projects, right now, so Monday, today's Tuesday, and tomorrow, Wednesday, you can get free shipping for orders over $65 in Australia. So get those extra supplies. Maybe you would like to stock up on, you know, some cardstock, some adhesives, maybe a little gift for yourself or a gift for a loved one or friend. Now's the time with the free shipping. So go and do that. I've got some great gifts that I give out to my customers as well each month. So thank you so much, everyone, for sharing a little bit of time with me. Again, I am really appreciative that you've come and enjoyed my projects. Thank you so much. And I look forward to bringing some more projects for you again really soon. All right, everyone, enjoy the rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. And if I don't see you before, hopefully I will, but if I don't see you before Christmas, please have a wonderful and safe Christmas as well. All right, everyone, I don't think I can see any comments or any questions. Does anyone have any questions? Yes, Marion, I do have to be bribed with lunch to go shopping. But that's okay. We go for the eats, not for the shopping. All right, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye.